something like that, but don't go turning the lights on. You'll mess with the whole thing. The other thing is you need to have the right temperature and right amount of water in your body, about 30 mils per kg of body weight per day, drunk evenly throughout the day. And if you do find that you're waking in the night time, you might want to stop your water or liquid consumption about 2 hours before you go to sleep. Thirsty in the night, keep a bottle next to your bed, but again, don't have too much. You want to try relaxing foods that have tryptophan in them. Some common ones are turkey, banana, and milk, although I'm not a big fan of milk because most people I test are actually allergic to it. So, and of course we know that that sets up the whole histamine reaction, so do take care there. However, if you're one of the very few in New Zealand that are not allergic to milk, go ahead and enjoy that. Okay, avoid all caffeine. Seriously, it's not good for you, I say. But then I say, but if you really can't be without your coffee, don't have it after about 2:30 in the afternoon. It takes about 8 hours to metabolize or leave your system, so you just literally won't get sleepy, okay? And that goes for tea and, you know, V and Red Bull and all of that other stuff as well. A lot of people rely on recreational drugs or alcohol to help sedate them. That doesn't give you the full phases of sleep. It just doesn't work. So give it up. Okay, prepare for tomorrow, the whole busy mind syndrome. If you're worried about the next day, get a little notebook, write down things that you've got to do so that you go to bed not worried about it. And then also, if you've got a notebook next to your bed because you're one of these people that wake up in the middle of the night with fantastic ideas, you can jot down your idea. And then that way you don't have to stay awake worrying about whether you'll remember it tomorrow, and you'll be able to go back to sleep again. And wash your worries away. A nice relaxing bath with some chamomile or Epsom salts, which are high in magnesium, or lavender, are always nice. Listen to your inner voice, and I mentioned briefly on temperature. Temperature is really important, not too hot and not too cold for obvious reasons, because if we're either one, we stay awake. So we'll just introduce some nutrients for insomnia. Magnesium deficiency is literally associated with nervousness, irritability, insomnia. Magnesium is a mineral that isn't that prevalent in our food chain anymore. It used to be, but our ancestors used to crop rotate. They used to remineralize the soil. None of that happens today in modern agricultural methods or producing of food. So a lot of people are magnesium deficient, and it literally causes insomnia. I like to think of magnesium as the plastic wiring that covers the electronics of the nervous system, right? Just like all the cords that we've got at home. Magnesium stops that electricity from going, and it keeps it on the inside. It calms the neurons down. Magnesium also helps to relax tired muscles and assists a restful night's sleep by sedating the neurons and stopping them overfiring. Great. Magnesium also inhibits cortisol being released by people that exercise at night or over-exercise. Vitamin C regulates the production of cortisol by the adrenal glands, but you need about 2,000 milligrams per day. Okay? So you can easily regulate cortisol if stress and cortisol production is an issue for you, which it will be if you're not sleeping. Then you can easily help your body by having vitamin C and magnesium, which all of you tried earlier, by the way, in that drink. That drink that you tried was magnesium and vitamin C. Okay. So other nutrients for stress. Magnesium has powerful anti-stress properties. Magnesium protects against burnout and fatigue. Vitamin C is a powerful antioxidant. Vitamin C supports healthy adrenal function during stress and exhaustion. And zinc also strengthens immunity, which is also often affected by stress. So some herbs to support stress. Herbal and nutritional sleep aids are a popular option for individuals experiencing sleep difficulties. Everywhere you go, you will have noticed lots of the supplement companies are now producing sleep products. The reason they're doing that is because 1 in 4 people don't sleep. It's a big market. Not only that, natural remedies, herbal formulas, etc., they're as a product, they don't have the same drawbacks commonly associated with prescription medicines. Sleeping tablets on average stay in your system about 18 hours. So that's why you go to sleep and you wake up being drowsy. For a lot of people, they're a really, really good temporary measure because people are exhausted and they can't, they really need to get to sleep, but they're certainly not a very practical or healthy long-term strategy. Wayne and I had a client who was on sleeping tablets for many years. She was having to take a lot of them because they weren't working. Then she was waking up the next day with severe headaches as a result of the sleeping medication. Like, she was literally getting headaches from the sleep meds, and then to manage the headaches and the pain, she was taking 6 to 8 Nurofen a day. So what you had was a really, really crazy, dangerous cycle. Now she's off all of the above. No pain meds and no sleep meds. So pretty cool story. The other reason to think about herbs is that there's literally hundreds of studies done on herbal medicines to prove how effective they are at calming and rebalancing the body to encourage sleep. They work with the body. They can't make you do what you don't want to do. Okay, so some beneficial herbs for insomnia. Passion flower is really heavily studied, and it shows that it protects against anxiety. In another study, over 82% of patients described an improvement in their insomnia symptoms after taking a passion flower combination for 3 weeks. Other popular ones are lemon balm and hops. Also, ziziphus is a wonderful Chinese herb, and I love that they use it to quieten the spirit, and that I really think that's appropriate. An American study using ziziphus combination demonstrated that 86.9% of participants reported that the herbal formula was relaxing, and again over 82% of them felt that it assisted them in getting a restful sleep. And that's really, really nice. It's used traditionally for restlessness, irritability, disturbed sleep, and hysteria. And I just think hysteria is a really dramatic way of saying, frazzled, fried, exhausted, overwhelmed, over it, all of those other things that we experience. So I'd like to introduce to you our sleep drops, which we have developed to tick all the boxes. They really are fantastic, and we're really excited about them. Basically, the way that it all came together was I've been in clinic for 6 years as a naturopath, and of course a lot of people come to see naturopaths because they need more energy and they need to do their job, and they need a libido back, otherwise their husband's going to leave them, and all of those things. And the underlying theme that I kept coming across was that people just weren't sleeping. So I started to make up herbal formulas for people based on their individual reasons or symptomology, and then over time I got it to the point where it was sort of this fantastic all-in-one remedy that actually worked for almost everybody. And I was like, wow, this is really exciting. So I thought I would offer it to the world of Auckland about a year ago, and we've had amazing success with it. Not just in terms of sales, which are obviously really beneficial in a recession, but also the testimonials that we get, and the emails and the phone calls. I mean, it's just wonderful. We got this email today, I think it was, from a guy called Duncan, who said that his girlfriend had bought him some because he had been taking an hour and a half to 2 hours to go to sleep every night, and it was affecting their relationship. So she bought him some, and now he's going straight to sleep, like tick, happy relationship, happy person, sleeping person. I mean, it's just fun. Anyway, the bottom line is that sleep drops, a lot of people ask us, why does sleep drops work? I've tried everything else, why should I try these, and why do they work? And the answer is that because they're combined in a way that no one else has done before. Okay, being a naturopath, I understand how the human body works, and we are both physical and we're vibrational. So we've made the product so that it works on all of those levels. So it's an invasive herbs, but it's got homeopathics in there as well, and flower essences to turn off the brain and to stop you overthinking and all of those things. But they're natural, they're easy to use, they've got a money back guarantee. I didn't want to put a product out there that I couldn't completely believe in. And I know that a lot of people that have had trouble sleeping have bought everything and spent a fortune, and so I wanted to offer a money-back guarantee, and in over a year I've issued less than 10 refunds, so pretty cool. And of course, the product comes with full naturopathic support, and we say to everybody who uses our system that if you're not sleeping in a week, call us. We can absolutely get you to sleep, but only if you let us know that it's not working. There will be a reason, and we can get to the bottom of it, and we can get you sleeping. So SleepDrops are indicated for lots of reasons. I actually take them every day, even though I don't have any problem sleeping, because of course the more I've learnt about sleeping, the more I've realised how important sleep is. And so I take them every night. I just squirt 5 drops under my tongue because I want to be sure that I'm getting all of the phases. So even if you're, once you get to sleep, you can continue to use them. You can of course use them for insomnia. You can use them for sleep disturbances associated with stress and tension. You can use them for adults, you can use them for children, you can use them for exams, for work, for family stress. We've got people that only take them when they go away. They go away on conferences or holidays, and they're the kind of person that can't sleep when they leave the house, that sort of thing. So they only use them then. So people can use them for any reason at all why they're not sleeping. Okay, so what do SleepDrops do? Well, they stop you from overthinking. They support liver function so that your body can metabolize all the hormones that it's busy trying to do so that you can go to sleep and stay asleep. They remind your body what to do with melatonin. There's homeopathic melatonin in there, and what that does is it reminds your body, oh right, I've got melatonin, okay, I'm meant to be doing that with it. It's really clever. Same with the magnesium. It reminds your body what to do with the magnesium that you've got. It calms your nervous system down, stops your neurons from overfiring, reduces cortisol, supports your overall mental, emotional well-being, and of course they get you to sleep. Yay! So SleepDrops support all the phases of sleep and improve sleep quality, and they protect against insomnia, stress, and mental chatter. So that was our first product. Going along with that, we realised that there were some people that had that serious, or chronic low-level magnesium deficiency going on. So what that meant was that the SleepDrops were taking a little bit longer to work, and I'm a bit of an A-type personality, so I wasn't happy with that. So I developed the essential sleep nutrients, which is the combination of the magnesium and vitamin C and zinc that you had earlier, and that just helped to get the neurons calming down faster and reducing that cortisol so that the SleepDrops could go in even easier. So the bottom line is the formula's got 200 milligrams of magnesium for muscle relaxation and nerve function, and approximately 2,000 milligrams of vitamin C to fight that stress, and zinc for daily wellness, and then it's got additional bioflavonoids, which are rutin and hesperidin, and they're just cofactors that work with vitamin C. Okay, so obviously a perfect combination would be SleepDrops and essential sleep nutrients. A match made in heaven for your nervous system. And following on from that, we had a lot of people saying that, of course, that whole frazzled, fried, overwhelmed, irrational, emotional, psychotic behaviour in some people was going on as a result of long-term insomnia. So we developed the day drops, which again is a powerful blend of the herbs, homeopathics and flower essences, but obviously different ones. This formula is filled with adaptogens, herbs that make you more resilient and make your body able to endure more for endurance. Rhodiola and withania, highly researched herbs, and they support natural energy throughout the day so that people aren't so drawn to caffeine and sugar and things like that to get through the day. And they just basically brighten people up and help them feel really good. The whole pack, of course, in an ideal world should be taken together so that you're keeping your energy really stable and your mood happy and your blood sugar regulated throughout the day, and you're not on a cortisol blood sugar roller coaster, so that, because oftentimes people are so wound up when they get to sleep, of course, or when they try to sleep. So you take the day drops, go into the night drops with the sleep nutrients. So some people take the SleepDrops and the day drops together for regulating their cortisol during the day and the night, supporting their energy production and assisting with stress, anxiety and nervous tension. Of course, we do have some people that are just taking the day drops and that